Gemar Chesiva Tova to all of our alumni and our friends. We wish you a happy and a healthy new year from all the staff at Derech. This week's Parshas Vayelech opens with Moshe Rabbeinu telling Klal Yisrael that he's no longer able to continue the leadership and teach Torah to Klal Yisrael. He tells Klal Yisrael, Ben Meya ve'esrim shana anochi hayom lo uchal latzeis v'lavo. What does this mean? Does it mean that he's too old? Rashi tells us that Moshe Rabbeinu never aged. His eyes never dimmed. Rather, it means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not giving him permission to go on anymore. Rashi tells us that Moshe Rabbeinu's words, Lo ucha latzeis v'lavo, that he can no longer come in and out, actually relate to Divrei Torah. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu took away from him the mayonos of Chachmas HaTorah, the well springs of Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu's connection to the Chachma, the wisdom of Torah, was taken away. The question is, why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do this to Moshe Rabbeinu on the day of his death, on the day that he's giving over the reins to Yoshua? The Sifsei Chachamim tells us something unbelievable about Moshe Rabbeinu's perspective on his whole life. The Sifsei Chachamim says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu knew that Moshe Rabbeinu's life was so centered on the wisdom of Torah, was so centered on his connection to Torah and his teaching Torah to Klal Yisrael, that if he would take it away, he wouldn't mind dying. He wouldn't mind giving over the reins to Moshe Rabbeinu. Says the Sifsei Chachamim that without the mayonos of Chachma, without his connection to Torah, lama lo chayim. Why should he have any life whatsoever? This is Moshe Rabbeinu. We've been saying for the past few days, Zachreinu l'chayim melech chafetz b'chayim. We've been begging Kadosh Baruch Hu, remember us for chayim. You are the one who wants to give us chayim. What is the chayim we're asking for? What is the chayim that Kadosh Baruch Hu wants to give us? It's the chayim that's connected to Torah. Chayim is a plural word. It's a word that relates to two worlds. The world Olam Hazeh that connects to the Olam Haba through the wisdom of Torah. Over this Shabbos, which is also Shabbos Shuvah, based on the Haftorah, it's a Shabbos of Shuvah. Let's evaluate and reevaluate and think about the Chayim that we're asking for, the Chayim that we're involved in, the Chayim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to give us. Is it all that we're living for? And think about ways that we can improve, and think about ways that we can come closer to the Chayim that we truly want and that HaKadosh Baruch Hu truly wants to give us. May we all be Zocheh to a Shnas Chayim B'Shalom, a year of Chayim, true Chayim, connection to Torah, greater connection to Torah, and true Shalom in our lives. Good Shabbos.